Welcome. I'm Meredith. This is the Oasis Spiritual Empowerment Tarot. All about tarot, oracle, and empowering you. And I'm so excited about this unboxing. I found this deck thanks to Benabel Wen. Not like a personal thing. You know, she sends out a newsletter, I think was the, like for her blog. And as soon as I caught a glimpse, I had to order this. So I didn't even read it. I'm going to go back and read it once I've spent some time with the deck, because I didn't want anything to color my experience yet. And while I am removing the plastic, I should mention we are almost at 999 subscribers. I think we have one more to go. So if for some reason you're not aware, I do have a poll in my channel, basically asking people what they would like to see as my gift to you for being here and sharing some time with me, because I really appreciate it. And I set 999 subscribers as the goal because 9 is the best number. And there are 3 of them, and 3 times 3 is 9. So you see how that goes. So right now, I believe the giveaway is number 1. Number 2, I think, is guided meditation. And number 3 is live tarot readings. And originally, I was just going to do the top one, but I've decided I'm going to do the top 3 because you are so fabulous. You deserve at least 3, don't you? So, that's what we're going to do. Now, there's still time. It might change. I think the other option was a live Q&A. So, you still have time to vote. And when we hit 999, I'm going to make a video about that, kind of talking about the giveaway, how that's going to work. And it's going to be for one prize, and it's going to be loaded with stuff. There's going to be a few decks, at least one that's brand new. I think 1 or 2 that are not exactly new, but basically, and some other great stuff. So, and it is open to everybody. Don't worry about shipping. I don't care. As long as I can get it to you, I'm happy. So now, for the deck, this is the Meera Tarot, and it's by Runali Patel. And I'm so excited for this deck. It's just, well, you'll see. Love the box. It has that nice, I can't even talk. Oh my goodness. Clamshell. You know, I've been working all day, and my voice is a little bit shot, so I apologize. Okay. Ooh, these cards. Okay. Look at these backs. Aren't they fabulous? Now, yes, strictly speaking, they're not reversible. You definitely know if they're upside down. But that doesn't bother me. I don't focus on the backs, to pick a card. But anyway, let's take a quick look at the guidebook, and then we'll look at this deck, which I think is going to be amazing. So this was made in 2020, and I can't believe I haven't heard about this at all. So, sometimes you miss stuff. So we have an introduction, gets right into the majors, and then the minors, and then about the author. So, Meera, the name of this deck, comes from the name of Meera Boy, or Bai, a mystic poet and devotee of the Hindu deity Krishna. She became a symbol of unconditional love for his lover, Lord Krishna. She dedicated her life to him, composing songs of devotion, and was a poet saint of the Bhakti movement period. So the author wanted to link this power of unconditional love to life and to understand how life can be beautiful if we accept it the way it is. There is something beyond the expectations, which we called unexpected, if one can learn to let go. Then pleasant surprises are waiting ahead. Universal law works only this way. Love that. So we have a little page talking about major arcana, like just as a whole. And then we get into the cards. Now, the print's a little small. It's not too bad. It's definitely better than who did I just do? That was really small. Shoot. Is somebody here? Who was it? Oh, Silver Acorn. It was very, very small. This is readable. I would have liked it to be bigger, but it's not terrible. It's really not. And my eyes are not the best. I don't wear glasses though, so but yeah, so we do have black and white images of the cards. We have trigger words, zodiac affinity. Oh, I really like that we have the number meanings in there as well. Then we have about a good paragraph about the card and what it would mean. And then looks like, at least for the majors, I think it's just maybe the majors, it looks like each one is represented by a different deity. So like here we have Sarasvati. So we have a good paragraph about her. And then we have key sets, which are kind of like action statements, I would say, and questions. Again, just based on a glance, but yeah, I feel like these are actions. So, let's look at these cards, because wait till you see. First of all, this is a nice chunky deck. Beautiful gilding. I don't know if this is going to show up as it's really nice. It almost looks like it's black, and then when you turn it the right way, it's like this beautiful golden bronzy color. See that? It's really, really neat. I don't think I've seen anything quite like that. The size is definitely larger than standard tarot, but not hugely. It's just a little taller, a little wider. So I think if you have small hands, assuming they're not too small for a standard size tarot, I think this is doable, probably. The cardstock is nice. I feel like it's maybe like a plastic. I don't know. It's really interesting. I don't think I have a deck with this same texture at all. It doesn't feel like a lamination. So I'm wondering if these are like plastic. I'm not sure. But they're beautiful. Now these are kind of out of order. Let's see. So here's the majors. Alright, so I think it was a little bit out of order. Alright, so let's take a look. So, look at that. So, what it gives you is, the title of the card, the Fool. We have the number. We have like a keyword, right? Pure energy. And then the person, the deity depicted. Right, so here we have Urja. This is lovely. And I love that we have these very definite segments of color, and I love that they're going from this black and white into the color. which is fabulous. Now for the Magician, we have Supreme Power as the keyword, Adi Shakti. I love the art, and I love this border. I really, and I'm not one who tends to like borders, but I think it's perfect for these. I love the way it's not, you know, it's not like perfectly even. So if you did want to trim this, it would be challenging. And also, I think they're plastic, so I don't know how that would go either. But for the High Priestess, we have Secrets, Mysterious Wisdom, Man Shakti. You know what? The black border serves to make it feel like a portal. You know, at least for me. And I really like that. And I think the same is true for, you know, we have like these bubbles, these circles. And it just kind of adds to that effect. At least, you know, again, for me. And here, of course, we have like that other portal going on as well. And I love the use of colors too. You know, very, very appropriate. You know, here we have the Empress with the green, the power of divine love, Radha. Absolutely wonderful. And I love the way the eyes are drawn. It's just so, like say. And of course, for the Emperor, we have Krishna, power and leadership. And the Hierophant, we have Gurvi, teacher. Love that. I don't know why my dog's going nuts. The Lovers, we have Harmony and Temptation for Kamarati. I love Ganesh up there. And we still have a nod at the, you know, the whole Garden of Eden and that idea of choice too. Now for the Chariot, we have Akanksha, desire, wanting victory. That's really interesting how we have this one horse. I don't know why my cat's going nuts. Hey! Sorry. We have this one horse conquered, right? And the other is just, it's like being released, you know, so you can focus all your energy on the one that's right for you. Strength, of course, we have Durga, courage and gentleness. Love this. And the Hermit, we have Sarasvati, the goddess of wisdom. I really love the use and the lack of colors. You know what I mean? The choices for color and no color, I think, are just superb. Now here we have the Wheel of Fortune, Sphera, turning point, uncertainty. I mean, it's just fabulous. And for Justice, we have Truth, Fairness. For Nyaya Devata, I apologize because I'm sure I'm going to be mangling some names. Really, really lovely done. Done lovely. The Hanged Man. Batal, we have Limbo and Transition. really interesting the way the bandages kind of mimic the tree, right? I like that. Death, rebirth, which is perfect. We have Sankraman, endings and new beginnings, which is absolute perfection. And, for those who are, get a little nervous when the death card pops up, this might be one that's a little more comfortable for you. And temperance, we have Samanasya, healing energy and harmony. And the devil, we have Naraka, shadow and bondage. I'm sorry. I'm just getting lost in the cards. And I will say, these keywords are not very obvious. Like, they're easy to read, but they're easy to ignore too, which I love. So if you don't want them, I think that you can very easily read with this deck and not notice them at all. So now for the Tower, we have Vidhi Virod, unexpected events and release. On the Star, we have Amruta, eternity, ideal love, balance. Absolutely beautiful. And then for the Moon, we have Rahasika, mystery, diversions. And the Sun, Uttejana, which is joy and growth. I love it, and I love this coming over the wall, which to me kind of underlines the idea that it's a choice, And now for Judgment, we have Sharanagati, surrender, inner calling. Love this. And the World, Siddhi, cosmic love, completion. Okay, so now we have the Ace of Cups. Oh, so we still have, these all have names? I thought it was just the majors. Oh, I guess they do. Okay. There are a lot of Hindu gods, and goddesses. So now for the Ace of Cups, we do continue to get keywords as well. We have deep feelings and bhavana. And of course, I didn't really point out, but I hope you're noticing the astrological symbols and all that. Two of Cups, Unanu Banda, past life connection. And Utsav, celebration for the 3. Sanda, doubt for the 4. The 5 is Narasa, disappointment. 6, we have Smaran, nostalgia. Beautifully capturing. Very, very RWS, in case you haven't noticed. Okay, for the 7, we have Braanti, confusion. The 8, Upeksha, withdrawal. 9 is Siddhi, wish fulfillment. 10 is Amar Prem, divine love. And I think, I'm not huge on keywords, but I think divine love for the 10 of Cups is fabulous. Now for the page, we have Lavanya, imaginative lover. And the knight is Manohar, charming. I love this. And the queen, Karuna, compassion. And the king, Lakshmakant, stability. Now for the Ace of Pentacles, we have Mahafal, reward or prosperity. And the 2 is Maya Chan, juggling. And for the 3, we have Karma Sarathi, teamwork. And the 4, we have Labhi, materialistic. And Shunyak, soul searching for the 5. That's another keyword that I think is really lovely for this, actually. 6, we have Adan Pradhan, giving, taking. Pratiksha, waiting for the 7. Karyashil for the 8, dedication and focus. The 9, Siddharth, accomplishment. And the 10, of course, Lakshmi for prosperity. The page is Devduta, divine offer. The knight is Mandodadhar, slow action. Always the slow action. The queen is Girikarnika from Mother Earth, which is fabulous. And of course, for the King of Pentacles, we have Vishnu, charismatic leader, unshakable. And now for swords, we have Queen of Jansi, and justice is the keyword. Beautifully, look at that. Beautifully, beautifully done. 2 of Swords, Ashanti, anxiety. 3 of Swords, Pidit, injured. And the 4, we have Sheikah, sleeping beauty. And the 5, Riktata, hollow victory. Oh, this is beautiful. For the 6, we have Yatrika, traveler. Chichor, heart thief for the 7. Narbala for the 8, powerless, victimized. Swahani, self-sabotage for the 9. Oh my goodness, the cat. Remember, what is it called, like Skelepets or something? That's what it reminds me of. And Prabodhan for the Ten of Swords, enlightenment, which is perfect for the Ten of Swords. And again, you know, if you're the kind of person who, up until now, pulled this Ten of Swords and got a little nervous, this is a great way to think about it. I mean, it depends, of course, on the reading, but I think that's great. And for the Page, we have Taronia, youthfulness. And the Knight, we have Kritika, action-oriented. That's for sure. And of course, the Queen of Swords, we have Kali, no nonsense, unpretentious. And the King, of course, Shiva, direct destroyer. I love him for the King of Swords too, because, you know, he is the destroyer, but he, you know, it's just that, you know, he's got to clear the way for everything to begin again. And I think that's a really important part of that. Ace of Wands, we have Agni Dev, passionate, fiery. And the 2, we have Kalpana, new idea. Brahma, for the 3, creator, knowledge of power. It's interesting that Brahma is the 3. For the 4, we have Samruddhi, abundance. The 5, we have Raksha, defend or struggle. And 6, we have Vijaya, victory. 7, Pratikar, confidence to say no. What a great, that's great. As much as I don't like keywords, I'm kind of loving a lot of these. Arjuna, for the 8 of Wands, focus, taking swift action. That's fabulous. For the 9, we have Pratarakshika, defensiveness. And the 10, we have Bar, heavy burden. For the Page, we have Dutika, a messenger, or confidence. The Knight, we have Adhira, impatient. That's true. Queen is Mohini, magnetic, attractive. Love that. And for the King, boldly confident, Basmasura. Beautiful. These are beautiful. They're absolutely beautiful. Let's see how they shuffle. And then I'll pick one. We'll read from the guidebook. And then I will lay them out. Hang on. Let's try that again. I don't know what is going on with me these days. Okay. Better. Mostly. Sort of. So the cards are a little stiff. They actually bridge really nicely. I don't know. I really don't know what the cardstock is. I feel like it's plastic, but I could be wrong. I really like it, whatever it is. It feels very, very durable. I don't know if these are, you know, if the cardstock is the type that's going to kind of loosen up as you use them. But overhand, it's a little stretch for me. Not too much, but I do have big hands. But you could definitely go overhand like that. The cards move nicely. You know, they spread out very easily without being, you know, crazy slippery. Yeah, I really like the cardstock. So let's pick one card, and hopefully it will be a major, so we get a little more. So let's say no. All right, we're not gonna do him. Let's just say nothing against him. Oh, okay, good. Lovers. That's my birth card. All right. Okay. So we have the zodiac affinity, which is Mercury and Gemini. Trigger words: love, union, choice, challenge, temptation, harmony, opposites, completeness, commitment. And then, of course, 6 is the number, right? Gift the world with unconditional love, healing, and nurturing. The Lovers presents a challenge as well as a lesson. Everyone wants to draw this card, but it is more complicated than just manifesting new love in your life or harmony and happiness in this card. The god Ganesh blesses the man and woman and reminds them of their union with the divine. The spirit and apple represent the desire of sensual pleasures that may take one's attention away from the divine. Behind the man is a lamp, which represents passion, the primary concern of the man. The man looks to the woman who watches the Ganesha, showing the path of the conscious to the subconscious to the superconscious, or from physical desire to emotional needs to spiritual concerns. And then for Kama Rati. Rati is the Hindu goddess of love, physical desire, lust, passion, and sexual pleasure. She is the female compeer, the head consort, and assistant of Kama, or Kamadeva, the god of love. The Hindu scriptures illustrate her as an unwed who has the power to captivate the god of love. Kamadeva is Brahma's creation, or his son. The Kama means desire, wish, longing in Hindu and Buddhist literature. The Kama represents sexual desire and longing in modern literature, but the concept more broadly refers to any desire, wish, passion, longing, the satisfaction of the senses, longing to and after the aesthetic enjoyment of life. Affection, enjoyment of love, is particularly with or without the enjoyment of sexual, sensual, and erotic desire, and maybe without sexual connotations. Now then we have the key sets. Made in heaven relationship, the harmony, parentheses, sexual, that can come from a good decision, wanting union. What do you mean by the word love? Apparent opposites are sometimes two versions of the same thing. And the complementary nature of the inner and outer world. So I really, really like the way the book is done. It gives you a ton of information. Just kind of lay them out. So you get a feel for how they might read. I'm really excited to use this. This deck is like nothing else. Yeah, I just feel like this is a very special deck. I think this is a deck that can read very quickly if you want, but I also think it's the kind of deck that you can spend a lot of time with it, you know, and you can really dive very deeply into the cards if you so wish. And that's fabulous, you know, because not every deck is like that. Some decks are only deep, or some decks are only quick, and they're not really great for the other thing. I think this is a fabulous, fabulous mixture. So let me know what you think. Now, again, the deck's been around for a couple years. Sadly, I hadn't heard of it until very recently, but perhaps you have. And if you have, let me know. Let me know how you use it, how you like it. Do you use it for any particular readings? You know, what do you think of this deck? I think it's absolutely lovely. I'm really excited to use this. And you know what I think will go beautifully with it? I'll just show you really quickly. Because it's right here. Maybe. Oh, it was right here. Let's go. Oh. Ow. Sorry. I do feel like Poesis by Andrea Wan will go really nicely with this. Now, of course, very, very different color schemes, which is nice though, because it kind of breaks it up. But I really like the art together. That's the thing. I think it's super fabulous. Right? It's just... yeah, I'm definitely going to be using these together. Now we'll see, you know, I may, well, almost definitely pair other decks with it as well. But I think I'm going to start with this, and this is one of my favorite oracles. I just absolutely adore it. And I think it's going to go beautifully with this deck. Yeah, so let me know what you think. What do you think about this pairing? You know, and if you have this deck, what do you pair it with? Oh, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, so, until next time, just be wonderful to yourself. Be really, really wonderful, because you deserve the best, only the best, all the best, and that is my wish for you.